This is a brief history and major accomplishments of the Disability Section of the American Public Health Association, from its start in 1988 to its 30th anniversary in 2018. In 1984, a seed was planted by two MPH students with rehabilitation backgrounds at the University of Michigan School of Public Health. Els and Karin noticed there was a lack of disability awareness within the field of public health. As evidence of this lack of attention to disability issues, there were few articles in the American Journal of Public Health related to disability. They also noted a lack of opportunity for interested professionals to connect around and promote disability as a public health issue. They decided to take action and plan an organizing meeting to address the problem. To prepare for the organizing meeting, they placed a notice in the American Journal of Public Health in July 1988. Other outreach methods included notices sent to U.S. schools of public health and other professional journals, and letters sent to individual experts in the fields related to disability. They received responses from 39 interested persons, and 20 were able to attend the meeting. The 1988 meeting was a success. It resulted in the formation of the Caucus on Disablement as a forum for experts to meet and identify and discuss key disablement issues related to public health and its various specialties. The Caucus on Disablement organizers focused on 3 points: research, public awareness, and policy and action. To grow the group, caucus membership was solicited from allied health science clinicians, mental health professionals, health educators in a broad range of related fields, and others interested in the topic of disability and health. Over the years, as the Caucus on Disablement evolved into the Disability Section, the name evolved. The original group was renamed the Caucus on Disability, which had no formal affiliation with APHA. In May 1990, the group was recognized by the Executive Board as being in official relations with APHA. Later in 1990, the group was renamed the Disability Forum and was formally approved. In 1994, the Disability Forum became a formal component within APHA as a Special Primary Interest Group, or SPIG. Finally, in 2007, the Disability Forum celebrated its status as a section, and its name changed to the Disability Section. This designation brought more representation within APHA, a budget, and an opportunity to expand the scientific program. We had arrived. Membership has grown steadily over the years, from 20 at that first organizing meeting to 250 in 2007 when the group became a full section of APHA, to the present number of over 400 members in 2018. 1/4 of these members are students. Beginning in 1994, a pre-meeting study group was organized to exchange ideas on current issues. This core group of Disability Forum and other interested APHA members met on a Sunday afternoon before the start of the annual meeting to discuss papers relevant to disability issues. These papers were often relayed in full presentations at later APHA meetings. These meetings were the precursor to our current scientific program. The 1999 annual meeting in Chicago was a critical juncture for the Disability Forum. For several years, members with disabilities had pointed out inaccessible conditions that prevented full participation in the meeting. These conditions included inaccessible shuttle buses, untrained drivers who did not know how to operate the few buses that were accessible, and insufficient accessible hotel rooms. After no response from APHA staff, a small group of members, led by Dr. Glenn White, notified the local media. As a result, an article and photo appeared on the front page of the Chicago Tribune on the second day of the meeting. The group also filed a complaint within the U.S. Department of Justice. Soon after, the APHA Executive Director reached out to the Disability Forum Chair, David Keir, to begin a dialogue on how the organization could be more responsive to members with disabilities. As a result of this activism, APHA administrators took steps to improve access to annual meetings and their day-to-day activities. A disability consultant was hired to examine APHA policies and procedures that excluded people with disabilities. A practice of providing comprehensive accessibility packets to conference registrants who self-identified as having a disability was begun. Disability section members were allowed to register early for meeting-affiliated hotel rooms to ensure that accessible rooms were available. Topics in the annual meeting program were expanded to include disability, making it easier for attendees to locate sessions that were focused on disability. Over its 30 years, the Disability Section notes 5 major accomplishments that would not have been possible without many dedicated leaders. These accomplishments include conducting a robust scientific program at the annual meeting, advocating for inclusion of people with disabilities and accessibility in the work of APHA, recruiting and supporting students to ensure future section leadership, recognizing leaders in the field through an annual awards program, and supporting the development of the Disability Health Journal. The Disability Section prides itself on conducting a robust scientific program at each annual APHA meeting. Abstract submissions have increased steadily, with over 100 abstracts for oral and poster sessions accepted in 2018. In addition, the section collaborates with other APHA sections on sessions of mutual interest. The Disability Section acts in many ways to advocate for accessibility, inclusion, and disability awareness within APHA. These include working continuously with APHA administrators to promote accessibility of the annual meeting and day-to-day activities of the organization, raising awareness of the International Classification of Functioning and Disability in Health, or ICF, providing a disability perspective on policy proposals each year, providing speakers for APHA events, including the closing session of the 2003 annual meeting and the APHA-wide Health Equity Session in 2012, and influencing APHA by representation on the Governing Council. The Disability Section has always recognized that its future lies in recruiting and supporting student members. This support has been expressed by including a student representative on the Section Executive Council, soliciting oral and poster abstracts from students, promoting a mentoring session at the annual meeting, providing scholarships for students to attend the annual meeting, creating an annual student award, and encouraging several student-led webinars each year. As a result, many section leaders have begun their section involvement as students. The Disability Section Awards program recognizes both leaders in public health and those in the broader disability movement whose work impacts public health. These awards have expanded from one general award established in 1992 to 5 different awards that recognize the many ways the recipients contribute. These include the Lifetime Achievement Award, Student Member Award, New Investigator Award, Advocacy Award, and the Alan Myers Award, which was created posthumously to honor a Disability Section member who is both a distinguished researcher and a fierce advocate for people with disabilities. Disability Section members had difficulty getting research in the emerging field of disability and health published. As a solution, members collaborated with the American Association on Disability and Health to initiate a peer-reviewed specialty publication, the Disability and Health Journal, published quarterly. The first issue was published in February of 2008 and is edited by 2 Disability Section members, Suzanne McDermott and Margaret Turk. As we celebrate our history and accomplishments, Disability Section members look to the future with confidence as we continue to grow and promote an agenda of equity in healthcare and health outcomes and social change to promote economic integration. Thank you to our founders, to those who continue this vital work, and to those who will carry it into the future.